You're all looking at me like I've lost my mind, but let me remind you, we're professionals. We've got a podcast, we've got a plan, and we've got Dom, who will probably screw it up. But hey, that's what makes it exciting, right?
Is that a quote from a listener?
No, no. Not from Delaware Dan. No.
Okay.
Oh, God, that was long. That was quite long.
Is it a heist? It sounds like a heisty film.
Okay, you're on the right lines. Yeah.
Okay. And we've got...
Is it like an Ocean's film?
No, it seemed too funny. Seems comedy heist.
It is quite comedy, though.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I think you're in the right sort of genre.
Okay. 2000s?
Bang on, 2000.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, I don't know now.
No, I don't know either.
You know it for sure.
Good.
I've got some clues up my sleeve.
Yes,
yeah,
please,
I need
yeah.
to know who it is, not
Okay,
Dom.
I replaced Dom.
Yep.
It's actually Tumblr,
We've got Tumblr.
who will probably screw it up. But hey, that's what makes it exciting, right?
Are they kids?
No.
Robots?
No.
Who's Tumblr?
How many of them are there? Are there 4?
There are numerous.
Okay, fine. Well, no, I'm just saying if it was...
I don't have no idea what this is.
So
Oh,
instead
Power
of
Heist.
a podcast, it's skills. So the whole quote, the real quote, is you're all looking at me like I've lost my mind. But let me remind you, we're professionals. We've got skills. We've got a plan, and we've got Tumblr, who will probably screw it up. But hey, that's what makes it exciting, right?
No, I don't know.
It's very Dominic.
Oh. 2000. The name Tumblr's thrown me completely.
2000.
Do you want the character name?
Yes, please, yeah.
Memphis.
Memphis
Memphis
Reigns.
Reigns.
I know what it is. Is it Memphis Reigns?
Randall Memphis Reigns.
Yeah. Come on, Dom.
Memphis Reigns.
Have you not got it yet?
No.
It's got Angelina Jolie in it. Nicolas Cage.
Oh, gone in 60 seconds, right?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage
Nice.
says it. It got in 60 seconds.
Oh, well done.
There you go. Just had to change 2 things, and I was absolutely accurate.
Very
Yep.
Dom. Very Dom, that one.
Very Dom.
Which
Okay.
one's Tumblr? That's all I'm
who's
thinking of.
Tumblr?
No idea.
One of the characters.
One of the
I'll
characters.
call that, yeah.
We'll look it up later.
Okay, there we go.
If anyone wants to tell us, they can contact us. This is early, you see. I can get this in now.
Good.
At Top 5 Films, that on any of the social medias. You're more than welcome. So, I like to keep you posted of new countries. December brought us a new country.
Oh.
Go on.
Latvia.
2
Lapland.
listens.
Was it Father Christmas?
No, he is far too stealth to be
Caught on.
caught. Or he'd
on downloads.
VPN somewhere.
So someone's been away.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you want to guess continent?
Europe.
No.
Asia.
No.
We got Africa. We moved into
Africa.
Africa.
We've been in parts of Africa before, I'd like to
Right.
add in.
Africa.
South Africa.
Egypt.
No.
We're talking Central Africa.
Morocco.
Northern,
I'm thinking of
It
holiday
classifies as
destinations.
East Africa.
East Africa. Ethiopia.
Nope.
Somalia.
Nope.
Kenya.
Is it an
Nope.
island?
Tanzania.
No.
Is it an
Can I
island?
give you something?
Yeah, you want? I'm just
It's a
going to name
landlocked country.
Sudan.
This is all
No.
math.
South Sudan.
No.
Chad.
You're in the right areas, by the way.
Uganda.
I can
It
just
is
shout them. There we
Uganda,
go.
yes.
Get there
You've
eventually.
given us some of the neighbouring or bordering countries, Kenya, South Sudan, Congo, which we haven't
Not
touched yet. But
Okay.
this
No.
person could go wandering.
Yeah.
Or these people, because there's 2 of them.
Ooh,
So
there's
maybe
2 of
it's
them.
there was
Oh.
2 downloads. So
Well, please get in touch. Let us
Yeah.
know.
if you
Let us
are
know.
Ugandan,
Listener.
yeah, I was
Listener.
going to try and come up with some sort of alliteration or something, but
Beginning
Swafty.
with you.
Swafty's good.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Ugandan Swafty.
All right. I'm not even going to comment on that.
Okay.
Oh, please let us know. Please let us know why.
So after our New Year special as well, last week on the Extra, which wasn't really a New Year special because we didn't really do anything New Year-y. Well
Not
done,
really,
well done,
no.
Quizmaster. But it was a really good quiz. If you haven't listened to it, you should, because
Okay.
I thought it was really good. You can make what you want what that means. But we're in January now, so we don't want to be obvious and go down the New Year resolution still.
No.
But is there any films that you already know about coming out in 2025 that you're looking forward to? I know I put you on the spot for this, but
Craven. I want to see that.
What's Craven?
With, I always forget his name. The
I
British
know
guy
it
that's
as
meant
well,
to be.
but I wanna hear
the
where
British
he
guy that's
goes.
meant to be.
Tom Hardy.
No, shush. He's meant to be the new Bond. He's in
which
Bullet
is
Train.
probably why he likes
Aaron
it.
Taylor Johnson.
Probably why he likes him though, because there
Yeah.
are a lot of similarities between him and Tom Hardy. I'd
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I want to see Craven.
Craven the Hunter.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
I can't remember off the top of my head what Super Mario 2.
Is that out this year?
I think so. That I saw a picture that said it would, but that doesn't mean it is.
It's a new Superman coming out as well.
Oh, is there?
It looks
the
actually quite
James
good.
Gunn
It
one.
looks a bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's on the lines of the Batman. That's what I'm hoping in that sense. And it's
Mm.
darker and it's not.
Is the Batman 2 not coming out?
I don't think it was next.
Oh,
I don't know if
dunno.
it's this year or next year.
I think it's just been delayed, so I'm going to say it might not be this year. And you surely all looking forward to the Wicked Part 2, right? That will be coming out this year as well.
I haven't seen Wicked yet.
No,
so
neither have I.
I would
But I
like
know
to.
I will like it.
I will love it.
I'll watch it when it's not at the cinema, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that idea
I can
as well.
wait.
It's 2 hours 47 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it?
We
For
were
the first
considering
one, yeah.
we were considering taking the kids to see it,
I-
and then we
yeah.
looked at the length and we were like,
Mhm.
no,
That's why we didn't.
too long.
I was like, he was just going to fidget for the last 2 hours.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
The
So I thought-
last 2 hours.
No. Yeah, that one. And probably the next Avatar.
Is that out this year?
I believe so.
Oh, wow.
But you know,
And am I right? I think I was right on my predictions. I think they're going like fire way.
well,
They've
they-
done
yeah,
water, they've
yeah.
done tropical landscape. I think they're like desert
Fire.
or fire-ish now.
and then Captain Planet
He's a
Assembles.
at the end, on the fifth one.
Well, I was going to say, I think I'm just looking forward to things like Lilo and Stitch. I'm quite interested to see how
yeah.
they do that, which is interesting because
Yep.
both of these things tie on nicely to our icebreaker, which Matthew came up with. I don't know where he plucked it from. The depth of his brain, necessity,
So we
something like that.
watched one.
I was watching one, and I thought, oh,
You asked the question, what
Yep.
animation should they make into live action and which should they have not bothered with?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
2
got a
spins
couple
on
of
it.
them.
Oh, Dominic Samson prep this week.
well, he was banging away on the keyboard while we were sat down.
No,
here
that wasn't
waiting
it.
for the-
That wasn't it.
While we were
computer to
setting
load.
up, yeah.
I was moving my numbers about.
Oh,
Actually.
okay.
Okay. We'll talk about that more then, but do that later. So we're on animations.
So go? Or not?
Yeah,
you can go.
for sure.
Oh, okay. One they shouldn't have.
Yep.
Mulan. I'm very disappointed.
I've not seen that one.
I struggled. It was nearly one I didn't finish. It was just too far from the.
I'm not
Disney
enamoured
version.
by
The cartoon.
Mulan the cartoon. Though.
No,
I like parts
I really
of
like
it,
it.
but I don't like the whole thing.
I've watched it
I like
about
the
3 or
songs.
4 times, but only because the kids like it.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched it at the time. I don't really have any attachment to the film.
Yeah.
So
I like the
quite training montage of Mulan and the song that
the
you know,
hero one.
I'll make a
Make
man,
a man
out of you. Yeah.
That's it.
But then like
Yeah.
the villain and it just is a
Meh.
bit a bit meh. I think that's
Bit
fair.
meh.
But yeah,
Okay.
I've watched the main one. It's too long and very, very boring. It's far too serious.
So what
Okay.
animation should they make into live action?
I think I'd love the Iron Giant.
Oh, do you know what? I put in my thing. Dom
you?
should definitely say Iron Giant because that's totally possible as well.
No, it'd be amazing. That would be so good. And one I've watched recently that I think would be really good is Coraline. I think they can make that incredibly
Is she not a
very
Brad Pitt?
dark.
She is. No, it's
Uh,
it's claymation,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Or at least it looks that
Tim
way.
Burton. Yeah, it's like the.
See, I think part of its appeal is the claymation.
I thought that was point of it.
I think they could. I think they
You
could
think-
just. Just the element of. No, I'm trying to think of a similar one, like a Wednesday type of approach for Coraline, but
Okay.
and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I'd love to see them do that.
Oh, that's difficult though.
It
Yeah,
would
but I'd
be
love to
difficult.
see them do it.
Okay.
Where's their
Difficult or
Where's
not.
their island? It's like underneath a letter somewhere in the sea, is what they claim.
Yeah, one of the oceans or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've only watched it once.
What? Okay.
Yeah. I think. I
You're
don't
not a
really
big fan.
remember
We
it.
get it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they do the jelly scene, the castle.
We'd still have to animate it. You just,
Yeah, just be-
real
yeah,
life
but
animate
but
it.
then when you go too far, you think, well, why have you not just kept this in animation?
Well, see, that's what I was thinking with my choices, because I thought do you make like Toy Story, for example, is already sort of
No, you
there.
couldn't do
But
Toy
that's what I
Story.
mean, because it's already
It would be cool.
animated.
But yeah.
So I wasn't thinking that one. I did think Despicable Me. I just thought that might
It would
be.
have to be Steve Carell.
It would,
It
yeah.
would have to be.
But how do you do the minions? Because they're perfect the way they are.
True. Well, my
3D minions doesn't work to me like that. Not in the real world.
not like Sonic.
No.
Yeah, that's
well,
quite similar. Yeah, I
alright.
suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Pikachu.
But they
So managed
started
to
with
Pikachu.
Sonic. I don't know if you remember. They started with Sonic and they changed his look, and
Yeah.
then loads of people had uproar, so they delayed it by like a year
They
and
did,
a half to
to
redo
redo
all
the
the
whole
rendering.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because they didn't make him look like the cartoon. They made him look
agreed.
like
But then can you do that
hedgehog.
with Minions?
It was,
I don't know. No, you keep them as they are. Just
Okay.
make them 3D. But my other one was one of the many Studio Ghibli. So maybe like Spirited Away. But then I think again the animation is what makes those films.
You'd have
special.
to stylize it
Yeah,
and keep
but
it
that
in
might be
line with it.
quite interesting. Anyway, they are my
I was
thoughts.
trying to think of a real life.
Oh, and also I don't really get the point of the Lion Kings.
Yeah, that's where
No.
I am. Right, The Lion King, and I added to that. I think that's why I'm not bothered about Mufasa either, because I
No,
feel like
I'm not worried about
they're
that.
meddling with something that I liked as it was. I
Yeah.
don't like the new Lion King, so why would I now go to Mufasa? Is what I think.
Well, the Jungle Book was similar.
oh no, I like the Jungle
I
Book.
don't like the Beauty and the
John
Beast.
Favreau does that one. I like that one.
Okay.
I like the Baloo aspect of it. I like King
yeah.
Louis. I think they're all
'Cause
very
they're-
well done.
Yeah, because that's Christopher Walken, and he's huge, isn't he?
Yeah,
But I don't get the animals talking. When they're a cartoon, I can get on board. But when they're supposed to look like lions actually talking, to me that suddenly looks weird. And like, but because lions' mouths don't move, so they talk.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with a couple of shouts here. I'm glad Dom said I enjoy it.
As in, shouldn't have or should?
No, my should have, shouldn't have bothered with was just Lion King. Like
Okay.
I just I mean, there's a few of them. Let's be honest, that I'm not that bothered about. Like, how often do you see Lady and the Tramp?
I've never seen it. I was just about to say, has
Yeah, I
anyone
wouldn't
seen
bother.
it?
I wouldn't
Well,
bother.
there's a live action Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, it was just released on Disney Plus when we were in COVID, I think.
Okay, no, I missed that.
No, I haven't seen it. I don't want
Haven't bothered.
to. I like the original.
But I've gone for Incredibles, absolutely achievable, and I'm up for the role of Mr. Incredible.
If anyone's listening.
That's what I've been called in my days.
Right, blimey.
Well, no, I was driving my wife's purple sparkly Ford car at the time,
So you were just
I was
too big for it.
Too big for the for the car.
Nice.
But yeah, and then I was going off on a little tangent. I swear that I've always heard about Thundercats being turned.
Yeah,
into
I have as
something,
well.
but it never
I've heard
has.
that.
No.
I don't know if that's possible or not, or
Did
whether
they
it
not-
would fall down the Cats line of people going, "This is ridiculous."
But didn't
Yeah.
they redo the cartoon and made another cartoon? Like
yeah,
an updated
I think so.
cartoon.
Yeah, and that didn't work for me because I've got
It
nostalgia
is
with the old
very
ones.
cheesy if you go
Yeah,
back and
I know.
watch any, and I think that would miss.
I
the
then went down a
translation.
different line because I don't know if you know, but I don't know when it's out, and that's why I didn't mention it in the 2025 list. Is How to Train Your Dragon looks good.
That does look good.
That almost looked the same though.
Yeah, they have started. Well, it's not though because there's a
No.
lot of complaints about certain aspects of
Yeah.
it. But they have tried and use some of the voice actors as well
Right, as the parts.
as the parts
I don't know.
because
To
they
me,
are pretty similar.
like
to
Gerard
me it
Butler.
looks a bit too similar.
Yeah, well, but then I think what it allows them to do is then to rewrite maybe the second or third after that and go somewhere different. But then I went back to Nickelodeon sort of style. I was like, could they make Rugrats in some weird way, or would it end up be like Look Who's Talking?
That would be creepy.
No, that'd be
What
weird.
about our
But
real
I
monsters?
thought no, you couldn't do that. But I thought Wild Thornberrys you probably could
Yes.
because it's just people and a talking
I'm now
monkey.
thinking who would play the dad.
Nigel Strawberry.
Nigel. Strawberry.
Right. What's his name?
Thornberry.
Thornberry. Why did I say Strawberry?
It's not called the Wild Strawberries.
Where did I go with
I
that?
don't
No,
know.
but you said it, and I was like, you said it with such conviction. I was like, am I wrong?
No. I think I've got Dick Strawbridge in my head as well, but there you go. The
enough
Chalet
of that.
Man. The Chalet Man.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But I don't know who would play him. That's an interesting one.
Adrian Brody.
No.
Just 'cause
I
of
think
the
someone's got-
nose?
Yeah, I'm going with just the nose.
I had someone in my head. I'm gonna think
No, but
about it,
you can take the nose away if you're making it live action. Anyway, we've gone far too far with this. This is a conversation that's gone hugely out. So we're at top 5 films that we're at number 44. Disgusts you. Right, I'll start this. I'm not really looking forward to this one at all because I feel like this is going to be I'm going to be a side note to you two having a conversation about things that are disgusting
I don't think so.
because I struggled with this massively. Like, my list is not very long. I would actively not go and watch something that I know is there to disgust me.
See,
I found. Oh, go on. Sorry.
no, I found it difficult Sometimes I've watched films I didn't think would be disgusting. There was one bit in it that's disgusting. But I also was trying to work out, are there any films where the topic particularly disgusts me?
Agreed.
But then,
yeah.
But I don't think that then disgusts me enough.
No, I mean, but then
because it didn't put me off going to it.
Yeah. So I did go with things that made me feel disgusted.
Yeah, I
agree. Yes,
I've got predominantly scenes that are that disgust
But I found
me.
it very similar to the uncomfortable one.
Yeah.
And I had to segregate between the two.
I did as well.
What makes me, what's disgusting and what is just
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
And where did you go with it then? Because I'm intrigued.
Well, you'll find it's got a theme on some of them, but I think it's more, not uncomfortable, but just
uncomfortable to me was something
thing,
in the head, whereas disgusting is something that literally makes me feel.
Yes, feel it.
Like
a
my
reflex.
My mouth fills with saliva and all sorts of horrible stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I still think that I'm going to be the light-hearted one out of the three of us.
I don't think you've seen a few of mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So when that happens, I'll just go quiet. But yeah, I don't know. I think let's give a warning first and foremost. I don't think this is child friendly in any way. We have the.
That's very true.
Yeah. If you're listening with kids, turn it off now. We've had
right.
We've just gone from animation.
I'll try and make it PG.
I don't know. I don't think that works.
Jeremy's list is disturbing.
No, it's just the content of generally all these things is not very pleasant. I know we put the E next to ours generally so that we can talk about adult content, but there's your due warning, parents, if you're listening to us in the car.
There we go.
Who is going to kick this off then? Because I feel like let's not waste any more time.
I can't remember who went last week. But
Me neither. I can go first.
Go on, then, go for it.
Go.
Right, ready?
Yes.
2004.
There we go. The silence of scrolling starts.
It's a 15. It's
Okay.
1 hour, 38 minutes long. It is 7.2
Okay.
rating on IMDb. And the tags, I've got action comedy.
Action.
Now, I would also add music or musical.
Bloody hell.
But
Okay.
the tag wasn't there, and I was slightly surprised.
Action comedy musical.
Yeah, for something disgusting, yeah.
Oh, God, I kind of want to know what the scene is to a certain degree. Or
it's
is that
one
massive
scene.
going to give it away?
No, it's one scene. It involves vomit.
Yeah, right.
Okay, go on. 2000 and what?
2004. Let me give you. Should I
Is
give you
it
something
kids,
else?
or is it?
I can give you the tagline if you want.
Yeah, go on then, yeah.
Putting the F back in freedom. That's the tagline.
Is it just it's being sick,
I
or
reckon
is
I
it?
know this. Is it? Is
Oh, it's
in
Owen
the
Wilson.
scene? No,
Okay.
is in the scene.
Yeah.
Somebody doing a snow angel in it.
No.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that almost made my list.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
After
sure.
a projection vomit.
I've literally just thought of one I should
Because
have
it's
put on my
singing.
list. but
Because it's
not there
singing,
now.
right?
There is singing in it, but there's no singing in this particular scene.
What's the singing part got to do with
Projectile
it?
vomit.
And I mean, there's lots of vomit.
Oh, I'm questioning it now.
Lots of vomit.
Right, I'll give you a bit more.
Hang on, hang on.
Do you want some names?
No, I'm thinking, is it like Pitch Perfect? But it's not.
That's where I was.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not that. Okay, I'll give you some names. Gary Johnson.
These character names.
Character names.
Okay. I was like,
keep going.
that well-known actor Gary Johnson.
Chris, Lisa, Sarah, Spotswood, which is the name that really clicked with
No.
me.
No,
You don't know Spotswood?
No.
it's not triggered anything.
Nowhere near
I'll
it.
give you a quote.
Do it.
I will never die. That's almost the way he says it as well. There
I
aren't.
feel like Matthew's overly
There aren't any.
exaggerated.
No, there aren't.
Have
any,
I seen this film?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have I seen it?
Yeah.
Together?
I
Or
know
you
we've
just
seen
know
it.
we've seen it?
You've definitely seen it.
So is the musical throwing it off? Throwing us off? Like what?
There are
because we were at
songs
Pitch
in it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
There is some. Well, Pitch Perfect would definitely say music. This doesn't for some reason.
Does it
even
form
though
part of it? Is it, or is it
Yeah,
just them
there's-
singing a different song? Is it actually
There's
right,
like
give us something. You're
3 or
doing
4
that
songs
thing.
in there.
You're doing that thing where we're
Yeah.
miles off, and you're not going to help us.
I'm going to help you. So, the scene
Yeah.
is that someone is drunk.
Okay.
They're worrying out. They're outside wandering around. They're upset about something. They've been asked to do something. They're not going to do it. And then they lie on the floor. And then a woman shouts down from a thing, shouts down from a window and says, "You're disgusting" or something. You go back home, whatever. And then the character Gary Johnson, just vomits all over the floor, loads. Like it goes on for ages. It's really disgusting. So it vomits for ages.
Teen America.
It is Team America.
Oh my goodness!
I thought you'd picked this
me.
already.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Oh, but that it doesn't disgust me, so I know it's not real.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But
No,
Right.
I know it is disgusting, but it doesn't
It's-
disgust me. That's what I'm
it's
saying.
the bit that really made me feel disgusted is the bit where he keeps going, but it sort of goes. Comes out of his mouth like a spurt.
Yeah, but I think that makes me laugh and not disgust me.
But then he's lying and it's lumpy.
I'm with
It's-
Dom. I think I know it's a puppet. I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
No,
weirdly,
didn't like it.
I don't know why. Yeah, but I just don't think. I also love that film.
And there are songs throughout it.
America.
There are,
That
I
one.
wouldn't call it a musical.
No,
though.
I
With
wouldn't, but I would-
Kim Jong Un and
Kim Jong Il
is it Il? Sorry,
Mhm.
yes,
Get
sorry.
the right one.
Apologies.
and Matt
and
Damon.
then obviously the Team America
Except
song.
it's not them, is it? Yes. And there's the
Give us a
the
wave.
Lonely song.
Yeah, okay.
Kim
Yeah.
Jong Il's so lonely.
Yeah, that okay. If I watch that again now,
I think it'd be dated.
I think
yeah,
it'd still
will
be
it be
funny.
offensive?
It's like South Park.
Yeah.
Like if you like that humour, you'll always love that humour.
Okay.
That's how
I
I'd
don't
see
know.
it.
I'm just questioning myself.
No,
now.
I think you'd find it funny.
Because we're talking. What year did it come out?
2004.
Oh, you could
Right.
watch
It's 21 years old now.
Bigger, Better and Uncut. South Park is still hilarious. And it's so wrong, but that's why it's hilarious.
Okay, it's
Okay.
wrong, so it's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
And they're puppets, so it's okay.
Yeah.
so you can
Not
say
really.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Right, there you go.
Am I going on?
Off to,
Yeah, go
on
for
to
it.
you. Yeah, you're number 5.
I am in 1999.
Ooh,
No, not going that old.
no.
I am 15 as the UK rating.
Right.
Yeah, see that 15.
Yeah.
Not all just PGs.
Musical.
1 hour
biography.
35 minutes.
1 hour 35, so it's comedy.
Comedy romance. 7 out of 10.
15 minutes
comedy
romance. Yeah, go
Go on.
Go on.
7 out of 10.
Okay.
Um,
Go on. I've got plenty I could
when
choose
was it?
from.
99.
99. 1999.
What's the scene?
Mhm.
Is there all that? Give it away too quickly.
I had to Google which of the films it was in.
Oh,
I'll add
interesting.
that in.
Okay, says multiple.
Yeah.
Scary movies.
No.
Okay, it's too early, actually.
And not quite. I wouldn't say rom-com
That's true.
And it is the first of them.
of them, and it's rom-com. Is it more rom than com or more com than rom?
More com than rom. Com-rom. It does say comedy first.
It's not like a Bridget Jones.
No. This scene involves...
Oh, is it American Pie?
this is American Pie.
Is it the first one?
It's the first
Oh,
one.
okay.
What? When he's having
This is
sex with
the
pie?
pale
It's
ale
gross.
scene.
The what?
Stifler.
So Stifler...
Yeah, okay, fine, yeah.
So just to remind you, because I rewatched this and it did make me gag a little bit as I was thinking about the thought. But they quote it again and they say, "How's the pale ale, Stifler?" at some point.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know in this film, Tom Nicholas, who I think is the most boring character in this, Kevin,
Yeah.
is
Having
fun with his girlfriend, and he gets to a climactic point and he basically puts it in a cup of beer
Yes, that's on the side.
that's on the side and
Oh,
replaces it without thinking about removing it at all, because Stifler comes in, played by Sean William Scott.
He does throw them out of the room pretty
yeah,
quick.
he throws
so
him quick because he's got a lady with him, and I think he thinks he's also going to have some fun, to put it nicely. And he reaches for the beer, and they do that awkward thing in comedies where he gets close to but not
Yeah.
drinking it.
About 3 times, if I remember.
Yeah, because
oh.
she's saying things like, "Oh, you're only interested in me for this," and all of that, and he's like, "No, babe,
Isn't
I
he
really
rolling
like
his
you."
eyes as
And
well?
Yeah, turning
It's like,
away
come
from
on, let's
her.
just do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. And then he goes for the pale ale, as they call it. And when he puts it in his mouth,
It's
he's
the
got the
noise.
facial expressions that it's just, I always feel like it's lumpy or something.
Sean William
believe
Scott,
it.
very good at those.
But when you watch it again now,
That's
like
snotty.
when I think, yeah, that is exactly the right
Like
word.
someone's hocked in a... I'd rather... That is, yeah, just as bad.
I don't know what it was
Like that.
made of, but it looks horrific. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Baileys.
That's made me sick. Yeah, that's made me think about it.
And so my mouth's going a little bit dry now, but
Nice.
that is my number 5.
Here we go.
There was a couple of things you could probably pick from that film, but
That one in particular.
I
is,
went
No,
that one
that is
really
100%,
takes
yeah.
me to that point. That
God,
yeah.
as we keep going through these, it makes me think of more. So that's annoying that I've not got them, but yeah.
Okay.
So it's me on to my number 5.
Yeah. let's not hold on that any longer.
No.
The pale ale.
So 1983.
My word.
Wow.
Wow, that's off brand for you.
1 hour 47.
1983.
7.45 out of 10.
Right.
I don't agree with the second one.
Oh, I know.
You probably do.
What?
No, I do know. I reckon I know from 1983. I think I know.
15.
Yeah.
And it says comedy musical.
Yeah, there's,
no, I
there's a
agree,
few
but I just think
songs
it's
in
not.
I'm gonna let Jem go with this
It's
one.
part of a franchise for sure.
What number in the franchise?
This is is there 3? I think it's the second potentially.
I'm questioning that I know now.
It's 3. Yeah,
Second of 3.
I think it's 3. I should have looked at it a little bit better, but
I wouldn't. Have
But
used
this
the word
is not.
franchise,
This
but
is
keep
not.
going. I'm back in.
This is not unheard of. Dom doing no research, but keep going.
no, I did do research. I just got
I
something.
wouldn't
and
use the
I'm
word
second-
franchise, but I could see why it would be used. Keep going. I'm
What
back
else?
in.
What would you use it? What would you say then? Group of films.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. One
Well, hold
particular
on, hold
scene.
on. What's the difference? You're
That's
going to
what I
claim
mean, it's
franchises
not-
past 3.
When we get to the end, we'll have that discussion.
Okay.
So it's one particular scene, and I have never watched it again. And I always used to walk out of the room when it got played.
Mm-hmm.
Because it disgusts you.
Yeah, and it
if it's the
disgusts me
same
to this
scene,
day.
it disgusted me to the point where it made me feel ill as well.
Horror. No.
No, comedy musical.
Comedy musical.
Yeah, I think it is the
Oh,
same.
hold on. I might have guessed this for you then.
For me.
Yeah.
Go on then, go for it.
I think you're talking about a wafer thin mint.
You are.
Is that the bit, that scene as well?
Yeah,
The Mr. Creosote.
the vomiting scene.
Okay.
Which
How
to this
have I
day,
done that? Smashed it. I mean,
to
meaning
this
of
day,
life, vomit
I will
scene.
not.
I would have gone with that film. So the Monty Python,
And the
The
other
Meaning
one.
of Life. I would have gone for
The
the
surgery.
live liver
The
duct
yeah,
transplant.
I always
scene.
say it's kidney, but yes, it's liver. No, but
Oh.
that doesn't disgust me because I can't physically see it. I can
I
hear
had to
it.
leave. But I
That
had
makes
to
me
leave
uncomfortable.
the room for those.
I can't do it. I can't do sick. Enough as it is, and then when we're watching it, it just keeps going.
It does just
And
keep going.
So he's revolting.
What
as
would
well.
you like
He's
to eat?
disgusting.
And he gives them a list of stuff. He goes, "Oh yeah, and bring a bucket."
Yeah, he's disgusting. Yeah, and he just keeps. He's disgusting. The person.
We're almost getting dominated.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Can we?
The only reason it's number
He
5
started.
is because I would never watch it again.
That's your number 5.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse from here.
No, because I put it mixed with the film that I'd watched. It's disgusting, but I'd watch the film again. Yeah, but it's revolting. Don't like it. Never will. Never have. And I just remember
So you fast forward that bit if you watched it again.
being. I just wouldn't watch the film.
So franchise?
No, I see what you mean now. I wouldn't say it's a franchise. I think it's
Monty Python franchise.
no, but I think it's a series of films, isn't it?
Is there 2 or 3?
There's 3 or 4.
But they don't
Holy
lead.
Grail.
They
Meaning
don't
of
lead
Life.
on from each other. They don't meet.
Okay.
Except I know the characters are the same, but there's lots of arguments over
It's not the
Wes
same
Anderson.
colour, yeah, okay.
hasn't. You wouldn't call that
franchise,
his
but they have the
franchise,
same
but they all
style.
have the same
The same
style
style.
and the
People.
same characters. And
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. Yep.
I don't know. You're close though.
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's why I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my number 5.
Oh, Mr. Creosote. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the
everything
bucket.
mints here.
When you said the bucket, just meant
Yeah, the bucket.
He is
Doesn't he
revolt-
tell him to F off loads of times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, "Go on, sir. Have some more." He's like, "Just a wafer thin." He goes, "Nah, I'm stuffed."
That's a better impersonation than your first one.
Right. Shall I do my number 4?
Yeah, please do.
Yes,
Yep.
please do.
Right, my number 4. It's 2006.
Oh.
It's a 15. It's 1 hour 39 minutes. 6.6 on IMDb.
Okay, quite
Hang
low.
on. No, hang on.
Did you get it wrong?
I've
Is that your number 3?
I've gone from one page to the other, so I've gone for the wrong page. Right, let's start again. It's 15. It's 1 hour 35 minutes. It's 5.8 on IMDb.
Right, you've
Gotcha.
confused the heck out of me.
Everything else is the same. Right, so 2006.
2000. We were okay with 2006.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
15. 1 hour 35. 5.8. Horror thriller. I'm pretty sure Jem hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I'm out of this, aren't I?
But it's back. Okay, go
What
on.
rating?
15.
15.
No, on IMDb. 5.8.
5.8.
Oh, it's not a good one.
It is.
Do you think that's because of this?
No.
Okay.
So
it's a terrible film.
they're all terrible, really.
They're all terrible.
There's 5 of them.
5.
Okay.
It's a franchise of 5. This one is the second highest rated, I think.
Oh God. Okay.
I think.
Have you seen them all?
No.
Is the first one the
This
highest?
was the last one I bothered watching.
So you watched the first 2.
Yeah, and this one.
Say it again. What genre was it?
Horror thriller.
Horror. I was thinking like Final Destinations, but I don't think it's that.
Yes.
Ah, okay. The second one.
No.
Okay.
He's gone for the third one.
Yes. And the scene. So the third one. Final Destination 3. The main character, who I think is.
Probably should know this again. You lot are terrible.
I
With
have
your
it
prep.
here.
Well, then why don't you just read it?
I'm trying to find. I told you I'm between 2
It's trying to
pages.
flow. It's trying to flow.
But it's failing.
Her name's Winstead. Her surname is Winstead because I only go with the surnames. But she plays Ramona Flowers in Scott Pilgrim. That's how I reckon. She's the only character that's the only actor that's recognisable to me in this.
Got you.
So she has a premonition about a roller coaster breaking while they're on it, and manages to convince them all to not go on the roller coaster.
I'm trying to think what's disgusting.
Death all kills them one by one.
Hold on. Have you seen all 5 of them, Dom?
No, I've seen up to 3.
Yeah, same one.
I think.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it just got silly.
Just think
No,
I wasn't
just- it
interested.
was-
The
it was
premise.
like-
I think
premise
I've
is
seen
the
the
same.
first one, by the way.
It's the same
You might have
concept. I know it's the same concept, but I've watched a
So
lot of the swords, but
in-
that's different. I don't know why.
In this one, it's because death is coming for them. It's not like a person. So death is coming for them. In this one, she can see how they're going to die based on photographs. So there's some photographs. Anyway, the bit that really disgusts me, it's stopped me getting a sunbed.
Oh
So-
my God, that's horrible. Yeah.
She can get out.
There's 2 of them. There's one of them in particular. She's in a sunbed and it gets stuck. And then it breaks and
And it
turns
eats
on
up.
full whack. And she just slowly
Blisters.
cooks in it.
She starts
That's
to
bad.
kick in and
It is, oh,
it sticks to it if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
the skin is
Like
bubbling.
melts.
She melts. Yeah.
Oh.
Really. Well, I say slowly,
I feel a
over
bit
about 20
awkward.
minutes. And it is,
It's unpleasant. Yeah.
unpleasant's not right. It's, yeah.
So, yeah. So I agree. That's not nice.
It's really not nice.
I've
not
got an image in my head. I haven't seen the film, and now I've got an image in my head of what that would be like. And why did you put that there? This is why I didn't want to do this one. It's another film I'm not going to watch, but there you go.
The film's got a bit boring, I think, because they're just different ways of people accidentally getting killed on purpose.
Yeah. And the first couple were quite fun. From
Well, the
memory,
first one
like-
was interesting.
Well, it's
'cause it was
interesting.
an
A
idea,
different
the
premise,
idea.
isn't it? At the
And then it was
first
like,
one.
okay, now we've got road crash, and then it was the roller coaster.
I think they brought the same one of the same characters back on 2 and 3, and I don't know if they created
No,
new
it was-
ones in the.
I think it was.
Because how
from
did it continue? I can't remember.
Well, there was a big gap because the 4th one was just called Final Destination,
Okay.
and then the 5th one was The Final Destination. I think
I'm sure they all did quite well considering, but yeah.
they probably earned their money back.
But it's not final if you have to have another final destination.
Well, if someone has a premonition and stops everyone from dying, death has got to catch them.
If they
apparently.
escape death.
because
That's
the
right.
plane's missing the phalanges.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no phalanges on the
There's no
plane.
phalanges on the plane. Everyone
Nice
gets
Friends
off.
reference.
That is
Phoebe.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love it, yeah.
that is how you
Regina
get them.
Phalange as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go.
Just sort of pick the mood up a little bit. That's how I do it.
Scoot past my number 4 and on to Jeremy's number
Straight
4.
to Gem, number 4.
Right. My number 4. 2008.
Okay.
15 UK rating.
Mm-hmm.
2 15s. Look at me.
Okay, comedy romance.
Comedy romance, yeah.
Drama romance.
Oh, drama romance.
Okay,
right.
go on.
8 out of 10
Okay.
on IMDb.
Wow. 8?
Correct.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. What year, sorry? 2008.
2008.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Drama romance. There's no comedy element to this.
No, I wouldn't suggest so.
Is the disgusting thing a bodily fluid?
Not fluid.
Okay.
Solid.
Yeah.
Poo.
Yeah.
Okay.
2008.
In a drama
Yeah.
romance.
And when I tell you, you both know it.
Okay, keep going.
Well, I've given you a lot.
Characters.
So
Yeah,
Characters.
characters.
Just give something like that.
kind of gives it away.
You got any
What happens in the
taglines?
scene?
Or that?
Taglines.
No, he's always got something like that.
The story of a lifetime.
Right.
What does it take to find a lost love?
Where's poo coming into that?
Weirdly, the director has another pooey scene in a different film.
Just
Train
like poo.
spotting.
It's not that one, but it's that
Is
director.
it Danny Boyle?
Yeah.
In what?
he's
no, that's
he's
the
a
point.
director.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what we're guessing. Yeah.
Matthew will know it as soon as I tell you this.
Go on.
Yeah.
8 Oscar wins, nominated for 10.
Is it Slumdog Millionaire?
It is Slumdog Millionaire, yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay.
being given the
So-
DVD. Thank you.
Yeah. So the guy wants to... I've mentioned this before. The guy wants to... this kid gets locked in a toilet, like a shack toilet, which is basically a long drop.
Right.
And so everybody just goes to the toilet, long drop. Like you
He gets
can't
locked
clean
in
it
it.
away. He gets locked in it. And then the helicopter of the celebrity that he wants an autograph of, his helicopter comes and all the kids run after him to get an autograph and this sort of thing. And this kid's locked in a toilet. So there's only one way out
To climb.
to drop into.
Oh.
Oh.
And then you see him at the aftermath.
Oh.
You see him in the aftermath, just covered in feces, getting his autograph.
Dom's
I'd be
face.
I'd be
Dom's face
so
is the same
unwell.
as mine.
Like, if you think Glastonbury's bad, Dom,
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah.
but this is like one massive long drop, like on the side of the riverbanks, like, and it's just people just go there, just boom, and it's just like one pile, and
Is this based in India? This one.
yeah,
So lots of people as well.
yep,
Delightful.
and it is fecal, and it is horrible, and it just makes my skin crawl thinking about.
You
First of
definitely
all,
get ill.
I'm not even sure. Yeah, agreed.
So how does he get in there again? He just falls through.
Well, the only way out is to go and drop out the long drop.
So hang on, it's a long drop with a pipe.
No, it just sits there.
He has to go. Oh, isn't it? Goes.
It's not getting cleaned.
Right.
It just drops, and I guess they wait for the tide to come in to take a bit off.
Oh,
Yeah.
my word, that's
So-
horrible.
Yeah.
Do you
So
see it or not?
So when you watch this, I'm not going to spoil it, but when you see this, the
Thanks.
kid is covered. Oh man, this is part of the drama romance that you get.
God.
Yeah,
Delicious.
fecal. I agree with Matthew. The one thing that comes to mind is you are going to be unwell for a long period of time because there's no
Yeah.
way. And then my second thing is
Keep your mouth shut, keep
Yeah,
your ears shut,
yeah.
keep your eyes shut, keep your nose
the
shut.
second
do
thing
anything.
is
Yeah.
where's he then cleaning himself?
Is there a river close by?
Oh yeah, because that's going to be clean,
Yeah, it's
isn't
the
it?
one with
Because
all the
everybody's
poo in it.
dropping
Well,
the poo in
it's
it.
cleaner than that.
Is it?
Slightly diluted.
Oh, yuck. That is revolting.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's move on.
There we go. My number
This is
4.
going to be quick today
My number
because,
4.
because everyone just wants to move on.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
God.
linger. Don't linger.
My number 4. Jamie definitely won't have seen this.
Okay, fine, no problems. Well, I've heard of it.
No, maybe not actually.
Okay. Well, this is going to be fun guessing from me then.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus.
You might
No?
have. I'm not
Okay.
gonna completely rule it out, but I doubt it.
Elf.
2009.
We're still in Christmas films here.
2009. 1 hour 48. 6.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Drama, horror, thriller, and it's an 18. So
You're outdoing my 15s with your 18s.
there's one particular scene in this that is just
disgusting, apparently.
yeah, pretty much yeah.
Yeah.
To look, to watch, just yeah.
Can you describe the scene?
Self-mutilation, I think.
Is it a saw?
No, it's not. It's scissors, specifically.
Scissors.
I don't like this already.
I don't like scissors anyway. So this is
accidental? Or?
no, very much
Okay.
not. No. So I can tell you the synopsis. I'm not sure if anyone knows it actually, but
Go on.
So the film follows a grieving couple who retreat to a cabin in the woods after the actual death.
Is it Cabin in the Woods?
After
Okay.
the accidental death of their infant son.
I know what it is.
As they attempt to repair their broken hearts and troubled marriage,
Lars
nature
von
takes
Trier.
takes its course, and things go from bad to worse. The man experiences strange visions, and the woman manifests increasingly violent sexual behaviour and sadomasochism.
Yeah, Jeremy definitely has it. I've seen it. I remember you had it on DVD.
No, I said, potentially.
You
I
did
think,
not.
yeah. And I
You
watched it at
definitely did.
uni when I was watching it, yeah.
So you've watched it multiple times?
Yeah, a couple of times, yeah. I
So it can't disgust you that much.
No, it does. I just don't watch that scene. I know what's coming. So the whole, it's the violent sex, but just makes it disgusting because
Can I
it's
name the
just
film?
not comfortable either. Go on.
The film's Antichrist.
Antichrist. She can't get enough, so she keeps on, and he's. I'm going to say
Willem
he's
Dafoe.
sore.
Willem
Yeah,
Dafoe?
yeah. Willem Dafoe. Yeah, he's sore.
Can't
He
get
doesn't-
enough of Willem Dafoe is a lie. Come on.
So she just keeps going, and he is not. He just
He's
But
not
that's
interested.
No, but she can't get what she wants from sex. So as part of it, she goes into this scene where she decides to grab her clitoris and cut it off to get more pleasure from anything.
And that's the E rating there. There you go. That's our E rating.
But it bleeds, and he's sitting there just
No. You don't have to give me the gory details. I think we understand that that's not a procedure that anyone should
there's
do
also a
medically
disgusting
untrained.
where she's screwing things into his legs as well because he's trying to get away at some point in the film.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty.
it's brutal. Like
So how do you get... Okay.
It's
you're
not
gonna
black
have to-
and white though, right? But it sort
No.
of seems black and white.
Sepia?
There's like
I
a
don't like black
green
and white
and
films.
white.
There's a definite filter on it.
There
yeah,
is.
like
There's
a-
a
So
very-
tell me how you land on this film, because my brain just does not work this way.
I think at some point I just watched it. I don't
Lars von
really know.
Trier's done lots of weird films.
Is
though.
it just shock? Like, you hear that
No,
this is
he's
shocking, and then you
His films are
want to
very
watch it? No.
artsy,
I know.
aren't they?
Yeah.
So
But how do you then knowingly go into this?
I don't know. I
thinking-
didn't know that was going to happen. Obviously, I just understand that there's been it's horror thriller firstly. So
So that's it. That's it. You're in.
yeah, and I was like
how long is it?
1 hour 48.
Oh, do you know what? I remember it being about 3 hours long. It's so slow as well.
Like the first scene, there's just
You're really
them-
selling this to people, by the way.
first scene is them just having sex in a shower, and then it just goes from there. But there is a twist at the end, and I'm not going to say it obviously, but
No, please. Oh, I'm really
Don't
worried
ruin
about
it
the
for Jeremy.
spoiler alert. Yeah.
but yeah,
It was all a dream.
no.
No? Okay.
No.
That
But
would
yeah,
be a
so that's-
nice way to
It's
end it.
disgusting because it's just yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's one. There you go. There's one that I'm never going to watch in my life.
Three math.
But the content just doesn't entice me in any way at all.
If it's not a romantic comedy,
No. Do you know what I did? I did just scour through my list to see it.
the rest of them all rom-coms.
No, you'll be glad to know.
Okay.
But
Right. Do you want my number 3?
yes, please, quick.
Okay. Right, my number 3 is 2000. It's an 18.
Yep.
It's 1 hour 42 minutes.
Hang on.
It's 8.3 on IMDb.
Oh,
I'm almost 100% sure neither of you have seen it.
but it's 8.3, so we've heard of it.
What were the genres again?
I haven't given you those. Drama.
Just drama.
Just drama.
Yeah, and in fact, I'm going to give you the plot.
What about the scene?
It's not just one scene, it's the whole film that disgusts me.
Oh, so
From 8.1.
did you
out of 10?
knowingly go into this, watching this?
No, because I knew it was supposed to be a good film because I'd heard it been spoken about or people said it's a good film. And I think I read a review which someone said, the best film I'm never going to watch ever again.
Okay.
Oh, that's quite enticing.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
see?
it's really not.
I'd want to know why you'd don't want to watch it again.
I like the two different viewpoints there.
If somebody tells you you're never going to watch this again, why?
Don't go in that shed.
Okay, why would I?
Yeah, Jeremy's
Yeah,
a
don't
rule
go
follower.
shed. There's something really cool in there.
No, that's different. That's
Why?
different the way you said
Why?
that, because you've told me something's cool. There's nothing that Matthew
You
said
won't
so
believe.
far.
You won't
no.
believe what's in that.
Matthew has said nothing that I've thought is enticing yet.
Because you haven't heard the plot. Keep going.
There's a mystery in there.
So-
Okay, is the mystery good or bad? It's bad. No, thank you.
Okay, so it's 4 individuals. This was just the review that I got straight off of IMDb. 4 individuals grapple with addiction's devastating grip. There are 4 people with different sort of levels of addiction, different types of addiction. You've got an older lady, Sarah, who dreams of television fame. She gets addicted to weight loss pills. You've got Harry and Marion, who are...
What year?
2000. Aspiring to success. They're played by Jared Leto and
Is it
Jennifer
Requiem?
Connelly. It is Requiem for a Dream.
I have heard of it. There you go.
Never heard of it. No, I've not heard of it.
And the final one is Tyrone, played by
The
Marlon
getaway
Wayans.
driver out of Snatch.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and bring this up as much as I can.
Yeah, go on.
The whole thing is
just getting myself leveled up here.
each of
go
them
on.
slowly descend into basically being addicted to some drug of some form.
All drugs.
All drugs, but some of them are legal, some of them are not legal, but they just all live sort of slightly
Unpleasant lives.
uncomfortable lives, not very nice lives particularly. There's nothing wrong with any individual. Like from the beginning, they all seem like sort of standard normal people, and it's just the slow rot that just grows through the film, just makes it more and more gross.
So why don't you want to watch it again? Just because it's not fun to
Right.
watch, kind of thing.
Basically,
That's
yeah.
It doesn't
It's
sound
not
like you want to return to it.
It's a Darren Aronofsky film.
I can't.
Who
Yeah.
did Mother and
Yeah.
Black
Still
Swan.
need to see that. Still want to see that. Yeah.
So it's just disgusting to see them go through what they go through. There's a scene at the end with Jennifer Connelly that is really not good.
Grim.
Yeah, and I won't go.
You can't tell.
Not go into any more details than that. No.
Is it spoiling or are you just?
Yeah, it would spoil it a bit.
Oh,
Oh no.
So I'm not going to go into more details with that. But
okay. Well, there we go.
it's worth watching once.
This has come a little bit across as top 5 films that we're not going to encourage you to ever watch.
I'd watch.
Well,
I'd watch my other ones.
You've got to keep going. There's a couple.
I would watch all of the other ones more than once. Yes, absolutely.
Jim,
So
you're
even
number
your
3.
2 and your 1, you're going to watch again.
Yeah, absolutely, I would.
Okay. What
So that's
number am I on? I've lost
You're
track.
on number 3 after my Requiem for a Dream.
Okay, my number 3,
Number 3.
2008.
Okay, keep going.
18 UK rating.
Wow.
Thank
You're
you.
allowed to watch those.
Comedy.
I'm allowed to watch what I want to watch,
Yeah,
Matthew.
is it a gross
Don't
out
you
comedy?
put me in that box.
He hasn't answered.
1 hour 41 minutes.
Gross
What
out
is it?
comedy?
Comedy romance,
Yeah.
apparently. Really? 6.5 out of 10.
Sexual. That's
Yes.
the only thing I think of 18. Okay.
Yes.
Is that
Or
the scene that's
it'll be-
disgusting?
That is part of it, yeah. It's the main premise of the whole film, really.
What year?
2008.
Okay.
And this individual part, probably less than 2 seconds. Yeah.
2 seconds you find really disgusting.
Oh, yeah. But when you try and I don't really want to discuss it, but I've got to, I suppose.
So it's not it's not sexual. Is it during a sexual scene or is it
yes.
is it fecal again or is it?
It's fecal.
Okay, so who's pooing on who
Right. Yeah.
in a film?
It's an accidental one because it's a comedy, but it just like. Okay.
Why can't I think this?
Pooing him, someone not during sex.
No. It's not the person who gets pooed on isn't even involved in the sexual act.
What?
Projectile pooing. Is it?
No. Although there was another one that came up that had that, but I didn't put it in my list. I'll talk about that later.
Ah, is it a dinner table?
No,
What were you thinking?
he was going train spotting again.
Yeah, no. Or when he's in bed and he poos himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the next scene, isn't it? But okay.
No, you're gonna have to give us
Yeah,
more.
a bit more.
18 and
Can you
18.
describe the scene then, please?
No,
Maybe we can blitz
you
through
won't.
it.
His
Go on.
face.
I don't really want to.
Why
Okay.
did you watch this? I want a bit of background on this. Actually.
Because it's a comedy.
Okay, who's in it?
That's too easy.
okay,
You'll
well,
get
tell
it
us the
straight
scene.
off.
Then.
If I
Tell
told
us
you the
scene.
main 2 people,
Mm-hmm.
kind of gives it away. The taglines: "What would you do to get out of debt?"
Who's selling themselves?
Well, it's not like
Shooting begins this fall.
Shooting.
Yeah, God knows the picture that went with that tagline is what I'd suggest.
Shoot. As in, like, is that
No, there is nothing like that.
It's not a play on.
All I could
words,
think
isn't
was
it?
indecent proposal, but that's way earlier
No,
than
no,
2009, 2008,
Two
2009.
lifelong friends who are
Zach and
drowning.
Miri.
Yes, they're drowning in debt and facing eviction.
Zach and Miri do a porno.
Make a porno.
Make a
yes.
porno.
Oh, I've never
Right.
seen it.
Okay.
Is that Adam Sandler? No.
No,
Who's
No,
that?
it's Seth Rogen and Elizabeth
Seth
Banks.
Rogen, okay.
And you'll find like Craig Robinson in it as well.
isn't one of the two from Jay and Silent Bob, Jason Mewes? Is it him?
Yeah, Jason Mewes is in it. You're right. Yes.
And Craig Robertson.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I missed that one.
Yeah. So this scene has two people. We were talking about basically they're in debt and that they encourage people to make pornos so that they can make money. And I know that sounds weird for a comedy romance.
In a coffee shop.
Yes. They are making a film evolving around that.
Why a coffee shop?
After night, like
Okay, fine.
that's how they're doing it.
One
And
of them work there.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think.
right?
Yeah, I think Zach and Miri probably work there, but I can't remember it entirely. I'm not going to watch it again. And these two people are
Doing
having intercourse, and I think she's complained already that she's not feeling too great
Okay.
in terms of her stomach.
I'd forgotten that.
And
bit.
I think they're performing an act which encourages
Stuff.
the release from that area. And basically, this
You
guy.
can say it.
No,
but-
I don't want to say it. And the guy is filming from underneath with his camera.
How?
I'm not going to get into logistics.
Oh,
Dominic.
no, it's fine. Okay, fine. Yeah.
There is a shot where they want to see from underneath what is going on.
Do you actually
As
see that
she
in the
is-
film?
No,
Oh.
No, you don't
that
see
stuff.
anything,
Oh.
but I think he says be careful when you remove
out.
yourself.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom. And and there is like a 2-second where you see him on the floor filming upwards and then just gets covered in fecal matter. And I swear, like you can see, like from my memory, and I've only watched this once, like sweet corn and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Pebble dashed.
And you just think, "Ugh," like that is horrific.
That is horrific.
Like there's no need for that in this comedy romance film.
Jeremy's gone all in to watch what he thought was a comedy romance with the word porno in the title. He thought,
Well, you think it's like light-hearted fun,
Seth
don't
Rogen,
you?
yeah,
Well,
you
it
can't
is. Seth
imagine it,
Rogen.
yeah.
Well, it is, but it's not because
what was the rating on that?
18.
What about the IMDb rating?
It's 6.5.
I'm surprised it's that high.
Not many people have watched it.
I think there's there's probably a bit of
It's a
that.
low number of
Or
reviews.
people aren't admitting to it.
Yeah.
Wow, there we go.
But yeah,
That's that
I've
is
seen
Kevin
that.
Smith is the director.
It's
Oh,
definitely
is
a
it
theme.
a Kevin Smith
Yeah.
film?
Definitely a theme of fecal matter.
Yeah, so far.
But yeah, and I've only watched it once, but I can still tell you that
Was it
it's
not
not
nice?
pleasant.
Jeremy.
Who knows what it actually is? I'm hoping it's not actually. So
Nutella.
yeah, no, it's too wet. No, because she complains about diarrhea. I swear that's part of it. It's wet.
Nutella and olive oil.
It's like
Right,
stew water.
let's move on.
Stew
Let's
water.
move on. Let's move on. I don't want to get especially
Beef stew.
right. Here
Dom,
we
here
go.
we go. Number 3.
That one, by the way, no Oscar nominations.
No, did it
No.
not?
No way.
No Oscar
Surprising.
nominations. You'd be surprised.
Okay, so I'll just give you the details and then I'll tell you the reason why I picked it. 1995. This one. 2 hours 7.
Okay.
8.6 out of 10.
Whoa, 8.6.
2 hours 7.
Yeah.
Right. It's quite long, but I suppose it's
95.
Drama, mystery, thriller, and it's an 18.
very dumb.
So this, yeah, it's the whole. The feeling is disgusting on this one. So it's just the whole concept of
So is it disgusting or is it uncomfortable?
no. There are disgusting scenes and disgusting images and disgusting
Okay.
actions. Shall I say? You don't physically see them. You know what's happened, and it is disgusting. But yeah. So this is. I'm trying to think about the best way to describe this for you without.
So there's no one particular scene that you think is disgusting,
There's a couple.
right?
There is a couple, and it's to do with the thought behind what's happened as well. But I'm trying to give you some clues on this one. So the character names, Detective David Mills.
Oh, I know
in a
exactly what it is.
crime.
I know
What?
exactly what it is straight away now.
Do you know the scenes?
Yeah, there's a bit where it even says The name's Detective Mills. Mills. Off. You.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can spell. That's direct quote. So I can tell you the film if you want.
Can I go for it?
It's the film Seven.
It is the film Seven.
Oh, okay.
So the bit
I've seen this film, but I can't remember that.
So greed is disgusting.
Yeah.
In that, he's being. You see the aftermath. Obviously, that's just a beast man sitting.
That's gluttony.
No.
That's gluttony. Greed is the man that cuts a pound of his own
You're right.
flesh
You're right.
off.
Sorry. Yeah. That's gluttony.
no. Yeah.
Sorry,
You're
right.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies. Yes. Fine.
Good.
Yes.
Checking.
Anyway. Yeah. Well, obviously, the beast man has been made to eat himself to death, and he's just sitting there. He's absolutely. He's disgusting. He's a disgusting human being.
That one is quite
how I see
gross.
it.
Yeah.
And the second one is lust.
The lust
Where-
one's pretty gross as well.
You don't actually see it. You just
They're all
understand.
pretty
That
gross.
they are pretty gross. They're just
But
pretty disgusting.
it's not meant to be pleasant, is
Sloth,
No,
it?
it's not.
The sloth is obviously, you know what's happened,
Oh.
that he's been in confinement, he's been tortured for an
I
entire
think
year.
That one's probably the one that makes you feel worst.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Disgusted?
It is,
Or
yeah.
uncomfortable?
Well, you look at the body.
Yeah.
You look at what's, and then,
Thanks, Matt. The facial expressions were good
Yeah.
as well.
but, and then last, obviously, when it's the you don't see anything. You obviously see the aftermath when he's talking about what he's had to do, and he had a gun to his mouth while he's being made to have sex with a prostitute with an attachment on his penis.
Dom's really going for it
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
Don't hold back, Dom.
What have I just said there? That's bad.
No, what do you mean that's bad?
Well, no,
Where do we
know.
start?
We were talking about it, but yeah. So an attachment that is obviously
Sharpened.
sharpened, and yes, and it's disturbing that how he obviously when he's talking about what he's had to do, you can see and you can feel.
Yeah, okay, that film is disgusting.
You can
I agree.
feel how he's.
Yeah,
how
I've sort of forgotten all of these bits.
So-
I think I've erased it from
That's
my
the
memory.
first one that came
I'm
to mind,
surprised
but-
you've seen it.
Yeah, I don't know why I've watched that film. It's quite well.
It's more thriller than it is horror for you, I suppose.
I agree. It's not horror. It's not one of the.
No, it's not horror, is
genres.
it?
No, it's crime, drama, mystery, thriller.
Yeah, I think that's probably part
Because you
of it.
don't actually, you only see the after.
It's detective-y, isn't it? Do you know
Yes.
what I mean?
That's the thriller part, and yeah,
And as he said, people raved about it, so that's why
it's
you
a
watched
cracking
it.
film. It's a great.
It is a
film.
great film.
Great film, but it is horrible, and it's just
Yeah, people didn't come into it and go, "Oh, the best bit about this film, by the way, is that there's loads of horror bits that you're going to really
It's like the
hate."
feeling of disgust for what
All the way
someone
through.
could do.
Even when you go to his apartment,
Yeah.
you'd see just the random nature of him just being absolutely crazy.
Yeah, he's just creepy, and he's but no, there we
Yeah.
go. That's my number 3.
Yeah,
7.
no, not number 7, number 3. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
And
okay.
My number three is
number
7.
7.
It's
There
not
we go.
number 7.
Right.
So Matt, number 2.
My number 2
Mm-hmm.
is a film from 2006.
No, okay,
It's an 18.
of course.
It's 1 hour 32 minutes. It has 7 on IMDb.
Okay,
1 hour 32.
Mm-hmm. Action,
horror. Oh.
comedy, documentary.
Documentary.
Mockumentary.
No, documentary.
So it's real.
Yes.
Based on or
No, it's real.
It's real.
It's all real life footage. Or
Is
just,
it like about 911 or something?
No.
What were the say it again? The documentary.
So it's action, comedy, documentary.
Comedy.
If I told you any of the character names, I'd be giving you the people that are in it.
So what makes you disgusted? Is it an action or is it what someone's talking about?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I wrote down that specifically disgust me, but one in particular out of those 4.
Do you see them or do you hear about it?
No,
Okay.
you see it.
What the hell? Come on, keep going. Yeah,
Right,
keep
so
going.
the one that particularly disgusts me is a prank.
Oh.
So it's Jackass.
Yes, which one?
Oh, that's not a film.
Does he poo on himself in this one?
No.
The Poo Mountain
No.
or the volcano? Or is
No.
it
Is it the one where they vomit all over each other?
No.
okay. The one where they eat their own sick?
Well, you could basically keep
So,
going, couldn't you?
The one I don't like, the one that disgusts me the most, is where they're trying to prank a taxi driver, and they're trying to make another. They dress up one of the Jackass crew as a guy that's pretending to be a terrorist, and in order to do so, they give him a fake beard. Now he thinks he's the person that's doing the pranking, but they've all trimmed their pubic hair
Oh yeah.
and put it in a box, and then they've made him stick it on his face.
Oh man!
And then when they
Which
tell
one
him,
is this?
this is Jackass 2, and when they tell him, they also discover that one of them has crabs. Yep. So
Does he have to shave his head afterwards?
I don't know. It's just the
Surely.
look on his face is just. It's exactly how I felt. It's. I can't. You're like that is absolutely right, because absolutely everyone on the whole crew trims a bit and put it into this box that is then stuck on his face, and they're all completely aware of what it is, and none of them will touch it, and he just thinks it's makeup and like fake hair. So that bit in particular.
That's your number one out of that film.
That's the worst one. There's also in that film they also eat horse poo.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting.
The one that really got me as well.
How
was
ill do you get after that?
Yeah.
they put
It's mainly hay.
they put a gas mask.
No, I don't
on
think it's mainly hay.
It must be.
Preston Lacey. They put a face mask on it, and then Steve-O farts in the end, which then makes him vomit into the gas mask.
Oh.
It's just horrible. And they also
Oh,
there's
another one.
beer butt chug. That's one of the stunts. It's called beer butt chug, which I think does exactly what it says on the tin.
Is that what? Have you seen one where Preston Lacey goes on a bike and sweats?
Yeah,
And then
that's the one
someone
I
drinks
was
it.
thinking of.
No,
yeah.
I don't think that's on that one.
Or the horse
I think that's
semen one
3D.
in the
I
four.
think that's
Jackass
third
4
one.
is when they shower them in horse semen. And things like that.
okay, right. What's weird is I've definitely watched at least a couple of these,
So-
and at the time didn't remember
I think
feeling disgusted.
No, so you're laughing a lot, but that one,
Awkward laughter.
I do remember watching that and thinking that really, really makes me feel gross. Just, yeah.
Okay.
But you're right, they do all blend into each other. There's not really a storyline for those, is there?
No.
Does that count? Matthew scraping a barrel on films already.
You reckon it's 1 hour 32-minute film. It was released at the trailer. It was
It's a
released at the
series.
theatre.
It's a series of
It's a
scenes,
theatrical
isn't
release.
it?
It's got
I
a
can't remember that's called a
theatrical release.
documentary, but yeah, okay.
Well, that's one of the genre tags.
Yeah.
They're
Fair enough.
documenting. They're documenting
Yeah.
their escapades.
They're
Escapades.
stunts.
That's not the word, is it?
I think that was the one with the bull chasing, where they're right at the beginning. They had the bulls.
Oh yeah.
They're running away from the bulls.
Oh,
And the bungee jump, where they attached Wee Man to the end of Preston Lacey, the huge guy. One of them,
it's
I
always
think
those
Wee
two.
Man jumped off first, and then Preston Lacey did, and there was like this huge sort of ricochet effect.
Nice.
There you
Okay. But yeah, there we go. Okay, that's it. Number 2, wasn't it?
That's my number 2.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
Number 2. Oh, so we're on to me.
Yes.
We are.
You're number 2, Jen.
Okay. 2016.
Okay.
15.
Right.
Can I just say?
Yeah,
I think
right.
that's
No
my
PGs
lowest
yet.
UK rating I've got this week.
Well, that's
A
because they're
15.
disgusting things. So they're probably.
Agreed.
Okay, keep going.
1 hour 23.
Okay, comedy.
Does that just count as a film? Yeah, it's an episode.
No romance in this one, I'll add.
Just straight comedy.
Action comedy.
Oh, okay.
6.2 out of 10 on IMDb.
2016. Okay.
Okay, so it's a comedy. Gross out film. Is it a gross out film?
It's not
It was only a 15, wasn't it?
Yeah, it can be gross out.
Yeah, no, normally an 18's a bit more. Yeah.
No,
Is-
that's hard to describe.
Is this disgust to do with another bodily fluid?
It's to do with the bodily fluid.
Right.
But, yeah.
Okay.
What's the scene?
But yeah.
What's the scene, or is that going to
No,
give it away?
that
What do you wanna
is-
tell us?
I don't want to tell you a lot about this film.
Can you tell us a director?
Louis Leterrier.
So no, doesn't help.
Do you want a tagline?
Yep.
Yeah. Is that going to help?
Behind every hero is an embarrassing sibling.
Is Will Ferrell in this?
No.
And every hero.
Yeah. Oh.
Who's the hero?
If I gave you
Is the hero-
all
is
of the
hero
people in
misleading?
this except for one of them,
Yeah.
you could think it was an entirely different film.
Okay, give us some of them
Go on.
then.
Is hero misleading?
No,
Okay.
not in the plot.
Okay.
Okay, you want me to go with
give us some of the
actors.
actors. Yeah.
or character names? No,
Don't
no,
mind.
That wouldn't be helpful.
No,
Right.
okay, actors then.
Mhm.
Ian McShane.
Okay.
Do you know who he is, Dom?
Thinking of
Lovejoy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well said.
I was thinking John Wick.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
that's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Penelope Cruz.
All right. So hang on. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nope.
They're 12s.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
That's the
come on.
bit that got
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Isla Fisher.
Right. Okay.
Is it sketches, this film?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Mark Strong.
Oh, it's got a good cast.
That's got a good cast.
Rebel Wilson.
Bachelorette? No.
And then there's the
2016.
main character who will give it away.
It's Penelope Cruz, Ian McShane.
Isla Fisher, Rebel Wilson, Mark Strong.
God, that's insane.
Isla Fisher and Rebel Wilson. I can't put those two together.
I'm trying to think of Rebel Wilson.
Straight comedy. It's not one of the Pitch Perfects then. It's not Pitch
No,
Perfect 3.
it's not Pitch Perfect, no.
Penelope Cruz. Right, go on, keep going.
Oh, what do you want?
I don't know. Let's give us something else.
Give us
a scene.
Yeah,
give us a general
something-
plot.
different scene. Yeah, different plot. Yeah. What's this?
A general plot. It's about a man, a beer-guzzling, football-loving man who reunites with his long-lost brother, who's a top MI6 spy.
What the hell? So hang on, who's the brother? I know.
Mark Strong is the MI6 spy.
I don't.
So it's his brother who is the embarrassment.
Yes.
Have we seen this?
I've got no idea.
I'm thinking of who the embarrassment
It doesn't
is.
doesn't feel like I've got this. Is the embarrassment, is it Steve Carell?
No.
Is it someone
Like
larger? As in, is he? I can't say without saying fat. But
Is he fat?
No.
Right.
no, okay.
But he's an embarrassment. Is he stupid? Is it Adam Sandberg or something?
No.
Is it skinny, young?
Is he skinny? I would say he was skinny.
Is he younger than
He's not
Mark Strong?
younger.
He's older than Mark Strong.
Oh, no, that's tough.
Okay.
Does the skinny help?
No, probably not.
No, okay.
Steve Merchant.
You probably know him for playing other characters more famously.
Similar characters, or completely?
I mean,
Is it Sacha Baron Cohen
it's
still?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Is it Grimsby?
It's the Brothers Grimsby.
Oh,
I've
not
never
seen it. Not seen it.
Okay.
So
It's going to be
tell us
hard
the
for me
scene.
to explain this scene then as well. So, I don't like doing this, but they are in the African plains
Right.
and they are running away. Mark Strong and Sacha Baron Cohen, they are running away from the bad guy who's chasing them with his army of bad guys.
Right.
a tribe.
And in a very Ace Ventura-ish style scene,
Right.
in order to hide, they both get into an elephant's vagina.
What?
But in Ace Ventura, it's a robot rhinoceros,
robot
and you're
rhino.
talking about the other way round. They climb
In a
inside
real life.
a real life elephant.
It's a vagina.
Okay.
And then,
That's not where I thought that sentence was going. Either.
then no one spots them, obviously. But he says to Mark Strong at one point, just trust me, I've seen a documentary about this or something. And he knows it's big enough. So then you have an image of Mark
For two
Strong.
human
Yeah.
men.
You then have Mark Strong in the far end of the vagina and Sacha Baron Cohen at the opening end. And after a while, he asks him to look out. So that's when the Ace Ventura-ish bit happens.
Right.
Because now you've got Sacha Baron Cohen popping his head out of an elephant.
Right.
At which point, a bull is approaching.
Oh, okay. Oh, gross.
Oh, good God. Go on, yeah.
And
Okay. I think I get the rest of
and
this story.
proceeds
Does
to
it happen? Yeah.
Yeah, and
Finishes.
well, he quotes that it can take up to 3 hours, so they're going to have to hurry this along as they do it.
Oh.
And so he says something along the lines of, "You're going to have to rub the shaft, and I'm going to have to cradle the balls." And you think,
That's why I hate the
Yeah.
Sacha Baron
My
Cohen films. I
God.
don't-
Right.
Oh,
but they do get him to the ball to the climax on Mark Strong, and then I thought it finished, right? Because I had to rewatch this because my memory's a little bit wild about this. And then it sort of becomes a lineup of these things that
What other?
what other balls?
yeah. And then there's at one point where
Does that
Sacha
happen in
Baron
real life?
Cohen sort of has his trousers down. It's very, very disgusting, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. But then I read there's an extended scene of it
Of course.
that didn't make the final cut. If you get the Blu-ray, I will not be getting the Blu-ray.
Is there any way we can add an extra E to this episode?
No,
Is this before or after Bruno? And
we
things like
might
that?
we might
That is
lose.
after.
This might hit our figures quite massively.
I just can't. Yeah.
Imagine if someone tunes in. This is the first one of these episodes they're listening to. They're not all like this.
This is the worst one by far.
Oh, right. Should we
There
move
you go.
on?
To my number 2.
Oh, God, yeah.
Is it a number 2?
No.
Okay.
2019.
Oh,
This one.
very recent.
1 hour 34.
Okay.
7 out of 10 on IMDb. And it's horror, sci-fi, thriller. And it's 18. An 18 on this one.
Have I seen it?
I don't know. I know there's another one is coming out along the same kind of plot.
Is it a franchise?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
So it's one of a one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's out yet or not. I
Is
know
the
there's
sci-fi
definitely-
spacey?
No.
Is the sci-fi just
Genetics.
science?
No. So it's more
Science.
futuristic in
Okay.
that there's
Oh, okay.
level of technology that's being used.
Right.
I will give you a bit more clue, obviously. One of the taglines is "Eat or be eaten," and I've got a specific. It's a Spanish dystopian thriller, so it's subtitled.
You've watched an international film, Dom.
Yeah, you'll see why.
Wow,
You'll
you
see
do
why.
surprise me.
And it's set in a vertical prison
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. Have we talked about this?
Yeah, must have. I've not seen it.
because I watched it recently.
Yeah.
Is this the platform?
Did we
is
talk
the
about it on
platform.
Extra?
Yes.
Potentially, yes, because I watched it. Yeah,
Okay.
I watched it very recently, and I've only just realised there's another one coming out. But this,
Didn't realise it was Spanish.
No, you never mentioned that. I don't think.
No.
no, that's true. It's dubbed, but it's not dubbed. Sorry, it's yes, subtitled. But
Okay.
it's
Or can you get a good
not
dub
much
version?
talking,
That'll
really.
make it funnier.
There's not much
I
talking.
might watch
to be
it
fair.
then.
So the whole concept is, I'll try to tell you the scene first.
Yeah, tell us the scene
Okay.
that disgusts you.
So there's probably multiple like throughout the whole film. So the concept is that they have about, you don't know how many floors there are. I'm not going to ruin it. There are hundreds.
Oh, blimey.
And the whole is you either go in there willingly or you get put in prison there.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a reduced sentence if you go in this place. And you don't understand why until they go in there. But
Oh, so they don't tell you what's going to happen?
no,
Okay.
But they tell you why you'd get a reduced sentence from going in there.
no. I
Is
don't
that
think-
ever explained?
No, so
Because half of them don't make it out, I
guy,
guess.
the main guy goes in there to quit smoking. He's only in there for 6 months, and he wants to get a degree. He gets given a degree so he can get a job.
What's
They don't-
his degree in?
I don't know. I
Does
can't
he
remember
learn stuff
specifically.
while he's on the
No,
platform?
he just gets given it like it gets a fake degree, but it's like a legitimate degree. But it's anyway. That's not the point.
Hold on.
It's not
you
legitimate.
You can't go in and then come out an engineer and then they go, shall we employ this guy? Oh,
Well,
yeah,
that's
let's
That's
employ
the
him.
point. That's
Excuse
the
me, mate,
point.
can you just tell me how much I need to support this beam over here?
Can-
No
mate,
idea, mate.
Without
no
ruining
idea.
the plot that I didn't create.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
His
plot-
medical degree. Suddenly a doctor.
So what happens is-
Well, I just went into this platform for
So
6
We
months.
need you to perform surgery now. No chance, mate.
so essentially, so he goes in and he wakes up and
He's
he's
ignoring
in,
us.
and
Go
he's,
on.
he's on one level with someone else. There's 2 people on each level, and essentially they make a banquet for the top level. And if you're on level 1, you get to eat first, and it stays there for 10 minutes, and then it lowers on each level for
Right.
10 minutes. So and it keeps going down. So if you're on level
And there's
66,
hundreds of these, you say?
yeah. So if you're on level 66, obviously 100 and however many people, 120 roughly, have eaten before you, but
All right.
I just want to get into the numbers here a little
No, I
bit.
wouldn't
100 people, 10 minutes. That's
Yeah.
days.
and that's when the disgusting part comes in.
Oh,
So-
okay.
But it's more disgusting that
Mouldy food.
you see people just essentially eating what's already been eaten and left, and that is disgusting. That's one of the part that's constantly. So you had people like spit on it, and because they want people to leave the prison and things like that or die. So they like spit
Why?
on
Why
it,
would you
wee on
want
it,
that?
urinate on it. But these people are just constantly eating, and they're eating like scraps that people
Do-
have probably eaten and spat back out.
Do like
and
half
things
the
like that.
people have to die or something?
No,
Is
they
it
don't
sort of a
no.
purge sort of thing?
It is, but not intentional. That's not the point.
That's
but
why
yeah.
you get a reduced sentence.
So if
because
you
you
go,
might
yeah.
not come out.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
a degree.
That's the
apparently.
point. But then the worst, probably obviously it gets to a point where
Do you move platforms?
every month.
And you don't know what platform you're going to end
No,
up
so you
on.
could wake up on 22 or you could wake up on 300.
Right.
And at the point where you go low,
Yeah.
obviously people start killing themselves and dying. But the disgusting part is when they eat rotting flesh. Essentially, if you don't eat, the only thing you can do is eat your cellmate. Essentially. to continue. So you see the scenes where they cut the flesh off bit by bit and things like that.
No.
Gem's done.
And he tries.
I was in for a little bit. I was like,
And then,
I could see where that was going.
Essentially, so and his mate is eating him at this point. and
I'd
he's
like
tied
to
a
watch
bed.
this film with just the top 10 floors. Is that possible?
But
Well,
anyway,
everyone's
so-
happy, and at the end,
and they
you get a
get
medical
random
degree
degrees. Just
or
spread them
but-
out.
accountancy
and
degree.
there is a poo scene where someone tries to climb up to a different platform, and someone hilariously just goes, "Yeah, we'll help you up." Tries to help him out, and then just poos on his face and makes him fall. But yeah, it's just the whole concept is when they're eating the rotten, like they're eating their cellmate that's been there for
Why would you go in?
2-3 weeks.
I just don't get
He
it.
didn't know that's what you don't know what it's doing. You don't know until you get in there.
I mean, there's got to be some sort of catch if you're getting a degree for how
But
long?
Some people get
How many
out,
days?
6 months.
6 months.
but one of those months could be on a bottom floor.
It could be. You might have to watch. See
Is it
where
every
goes.
month it changes?
Yeah. So they gas the whole place every month, and then you
Oh,
go
that
to sleep,
sounds fun.
and then wake up on a new floor.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
I don't think I'm watching this film.
No, but there you go. But yes,
Okay.
it's
Read,
the whole.
Just read the plot on Wikipedia or something.
Yeah. Right. One's to go.
My number one.
And if they're that disgusting, this won't take long.
I really like this film. Which is why it's my number one.
You'd
Then
hope
it's
so.
not
It's
that
number one, right?
disgusting.
It is. So during my research, I didn't think of this immediately, but as soon as I did my research and I saw this film, just thinking about those scenes made me gag. So this is a 2009.
Okay.
It's a 15. It's 1 hour 39 minutes, and it's 6.6 on IMDb.
Okay.
It is a horror thriller.
Okay.
I've not seen it.
It's.
Oh, I might have.
I don't know. I don't think you have, but it's not.
Beyond the realms of possibility.
It's not particularly scary horror because there's. I mean, it is jump scares. It is gross. It is horror, but it feels more like sort of the edge of slapstick comedy horror. But there's no fun. It is
What
funny.
year? What year again? Sorry. I always do this, but
2009.
the edge of slapstick, but there's no fun.
Is there more than one? Is there more than one?
No,
Is it a standalone?
it's a standalone. It's directed by Sam Raimi, and he wrote this before he did the Spider-Man trilogy. But I think he
That's
then
a
made
change.
it afterwards. Okay.
Oh, now you've caught
It won a Saturn Award for Best Horror Film, and I will give you... its original name was The Curse. That was the original film's name. The scenes that disgust me the most is there is a particular scene with an old lady whose teeth fall out and she ends up sucking on the bottom jaw of the main protagonist in this. There is another
I
scene...
definitely haven't seen this. Nor
There's another
do I
scene
want
where
to.
the same old lady vomits bugs and vomit into the mouth of the protagonist. There is also a lot of
Why is this person letting this
Yeah.
person?
phlegm.
Oh, that's the worst. That's worse.
There's phlegm.
That's
and,
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's phlegm and mucus that she sort of keeps coughing into a hanky.
So is she keeping this guy?
Yeah, she like capturing him. Is it?
Captured
Like,
it.
yeah.
I never said guy. The protagonist is a girl. There is a talking goat.
What?
A possessed goat in the film.
This doesn't sound real.
This is where it sort of hits the edge of being funny. There's this handkerchief that ends up forcing its way into this. It's the phlegm filled handkerchief. It forces its way into this girl's throat as she starts.
What's the horror? What's the horror element?
She's been cursed. She's got 3
The
days
grandma
to live.
or the what?
The grandma curses the girl in it
Passes
because
it on.
she won't give her a loan. So she
This
works.
doesn't sound real.
I'm sure you've seen it, Dom. I'm sure you've seen it. It
Well,
stars.
you can't have remembered it.
It stars Justin Long, who is, I think it's Alison Lohman, who's the main actress in it. It's her. It's
Right, you're making
she's
me
the
feel
boyfriend.
uncomfortable. So Dominic
seriously,
needs
I'm
to
trying
get
to think.
this.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Justin Long. He's not been in that much. So it's not.
I
Yeah,
know
it's
him.
Jeepers
I know
Creepers.
him for very different films.
Loan officer Christine Brown denies an elderly woman an extension on her mortgage. In retaliation, the woman places a curse on Christine, condemning her to be dragged to hell in 3 days.
Is it called Drag to Hell?
Is it Drag Me to Hell?
Drag Me to Hell.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, you'd love it. I would have thought you'd seen it.
No, that's it.
It's got so much.
What's the goat got to do with anything?
So she basically to get rid of the curse, she finds out that she's got to get the woman that cursed her to basically say yes, you're not cursed anymore. So she goes to visit the woman's house.
You played that down very quickly.
What?
the whole way you get rid of the curse is for the person who set the curse to say, I'm a bit bored of this now.
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
So, and then she turns up and the old woman's dead. So she doesn't know what to do. And in the matter of trying to, she thinks that she can just take some stuff from her or get her to apologise while she's dead. The lady's, seriously, just thinking about it. The lady's body sort of contorts and ends up on top of her, again, sucking her lower jaw. And then all this, seriously, you've got to watch it.
No,
all
I'm
this
all
like
right. I'm
phlegm
done.
and vomit comes out of the dead woman's body into her mouth.
It's the mouth
Number
bit.
one.
It's the mouth bit. That's it.
Oh, it is. There's loads of mouth stuff. There's loads. Oh, Dom.
Should not spit it out.
When are we moving on?
There's a lot of it. You need to watch this, Dom. Dom would love this. You'd love it.
Wrong.
No, it's like I said. It's got this element of funny.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's making me feel like gagging.
Well, there you go. That's
Well,
your
then
number
you
one.
need to stop talking then.
It's your number one.
Oh, Dom, you've got to see that. I think I can lend it to you. I think we've got it on DVD.
You're a weirdo.
Well,
Not
there
on
we go.
DVD player.
So you'd watch it again?
Yeah, it's really good. It's
No,
funny.
it's not.
It's funny.
I can tell you now it's not. There's a million people who are shouting with me. Why are
Saturn
we even
Award.
having this conversation?
Saturn Award for Best Horror 2009.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
Well, you can stick that up your Uranus. That's what I'll say about
I'll
that
show you a
Saturn
scene
Award. That's
later.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
No,
Jim,
we won't be
number
watching
one.
that. We won't be watching that while we're packing away.
Number
No.
one.
My number one. Right, let's move on. Slightly different tangent. Here we go. 1998, 18, 1 hour 59, crime drama.
Whoa.
Very much right in my wheelhouse. Now, if I told you
Crime.
that this disgusts me on so many levels, but I couldn't watch it again. I tried to watch this one particular scene again, and I actually got to the point and paused it because I watched it and I can still hear it, and that's the bit that disgusts me.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's the hearing bit.
Is someone in pain?
I would suggest so.
So it's a crime drama.
So is it serial killer based?
No, right. I'll get through there. We'll get
Okay,
there
okay,
quickly.
okay.
Right. 8.5 out of 10.
Wow.
No, it's good. Very high.
Oscar nominated Best Actor, if
Very
that
good
helps you
for that film. Okay, keep
Matthew.
going. Might do. What year? 1998.
1998.
Okay.
You got it?
No.
Oh. Film taglines.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, anything. Just keep going.
Some legacies must end.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't remember the plot massively.
Is it like a mafia film? Or like a crime family film?
No. What I can remember is
Crime detective is obviously police.
you would talk about it in relation to, and probably quite applicable now, the sort of hate and ideologies.
It's a hate crime then?
Is it racial?
Yes, that is an element of it as well. Yes.
And not the whole thing.
Well, the bit I'm talking about, that clearly exists.
Is it on a pavement?
Yes.
Oh, I know what it is. Yeah.
It's not American History X.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
The Curb.
With Ed Norton.
On the curb.
On the
and I
curb.
got to the bit where he asks him to
Bite
the curb, and then
Yeah.
I had to pause it again because I can hear that sound, and that just is disgusting on so many levels.
I can't remember this film, but I've definitely watched it.
This is, and do you know
I
what?
can't either. I remember that bit.
I've watched it
vividly.
exactly the
that
same,
bit.
but that's the bit I can remember, and I know that's early on. And then I just know that is disgusting on so many levels, but the practicality of it is horrible. But
He obviously dies, right?
we never. Yes, he does. He definitely does.
He definitely does, right? Yeah.
But all I remember is you see it from a distance that he is stamping on.
Yeah.
He stamps on it. He asks him to bite the curb and stamps on it. But I can still hear, and I couldn't get to it when we were doing the research on this. I tried to watch it again, and I had to pause it because I can still hear it. I know what it sounds like, and whoever did that should be getting Oscar win for
Foley artist.
Thank you very much.
So did Ed Norton win Best Actor?
Got nominated.
He got nominated for Best Actor on that, yeah. But yeah, and I again when I read about it, you know, it's flashbacks and presents is what I can remember, because it's black and white when it's a flashback and it's present is colour. And this is a flashback of, I think, the end of, I can't remember if I'm honest.
I honestly cannot remember.
I know, but I can just tell you that scene, I just can't. It's beyond uncomfortable, is what I'd say.
Yeah.
Bite the curb.
It disgusts me. And he's like...
He's at gunpoint, right? That's why he does it. I can't remember exactly. But
there's a massive threat.
I think he's tried. I think they said that he'd broken into his house or something. But he then talks about, you know, he makes racial connotations as he's talking about it, about how he should be back in where he's from and all that sort of thing. And he says, and you know, somebody's got to teach you a lesson and bite the curb. And then but I'm done. Wouldn't watch it again. Try to watch that scene. Can't watch it again.
There you go. There's another film that's a good film that you wouldn't watch again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
My number one.
Yeah.
Shall we move on?
Finishing on a lovely note, aren't we?
Well, mine's completely different to my other ones.
I've had comedy on every single one, I think, up until
Apart
now.
from that one.
Yeah. And that just stuck out in my head. Just
Mine's a bit deep as well. My last one.
Good.
Got completely
let's all
different
finish
tangent.
happy.
Yeah. Mine, 2013, 2 hours 14, 8.1 out of 10, and it's a biography drama history. And it's a 15.
What year, sorry?
2013. I've not watched this film again.
Right.
Because it made me feel bad. It was just, how do I escape without just giving the film away? It's disgusting what happened. I think it's, I can think of it. It made me feel bad for after watching it.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay.
Start to finish, yeah.
Come on, give us some more.
Is this a racial?
It is a
issue?
racial thing, yes.
Is this 12 Years a Slave?
It is 12 Years a Slave.
Okay.
And it was, I watched that and I came off, I just felt awful. It was just just general treatment and how it happened back then. And it's the fact that it's based on a true story. It's disgusting what happened to him. And the fact that he was a musician, like he was a free black man in New York, and they tricked him to lunch, drugged him, and then he woke up and he was in chains on a boat down to south of or just southern America, southern states, where he was like, he was a slave for 12 years trying to make his way back to his.
Yeah, I don't know whether I could watch that again.
Have you seen it?
Yeah,
he gets lashed.
I have not seen it.
I watched that with Katie, definitely. I think we were watching it in the cinema.
I feel like it would be a particularly hard watch.
It is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's really hard, and it's
another reason why I've not seen it.
Yeah, it's a long 2 hours 14.
So you won't watch that, but you're quite prepared to watch an old lady who's dead suck on somebody else's mouth. Yeah.
It's very well
you
told.
hear yourself sometimes.
Look, if you put those two things next to each other, I sound awful, right? But
I've watched 10 Saw films, but I couldn't possibly watch one which has implications of real world.
Look, Drag Me to Hell has a light comedy edge to it. All right,
the goat. Yeah.
Which is what I think we're trying to do now, by the way.
Yeah.
Is because I totally agree with you. There is there is nothing fun about that film at all.
No, nothing at all. It's just, and the whole disgust point is just disgusting.
How long is
happened.
it? Because it felt long again.
It's 2 hours 14, but it felt longer.
Yeah, I would have said it was closer to 3.
Because of the content, it's following someone's story.
Who are the main actors in it?
They are, so it's, I can't remember.
I knew you were going to do this.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Chiwetel, yeah, that's it. Right. Yeah, Michael Fassbender, Lupita Nyong'o.
Okay.
Brad Pitt, Sarah Paulson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Paul Dano, Brad Pitt,
good cast,
and Alfred Woodard as well. But they're all just playing their different parts. But it's obviously following one path. But just the horror of what actually was happening without any sort of. I
think nobody is going to question that at all, Dominic. If you've seen it, then you understand it, and if you're not, then you know Matthew's not.
I watched this with Ant, and Ant and I just came out and just went, "Oh God, that was horrible."
Yeah. Did you go to the cinema?
Yeah, I went to cinema to see it because it was raved about at the time, and it was like just watching it. But
it won Best Oscar, didn't it? It won Best Picture.
Film.
But I just don't have the necessity to put myself through it again. If
I
that makes sense.
I don't want to.
No, I don't want to.
A bit like Schindler's List, and it's that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So I did try and think of those kind of films as we move on to our
honourable mention.
Honourable mentions,
I had plenty of films like that I thought of, but I've mentioned a lot of them, like Black Klansman again. It's another film like that the very end of Black Klansman where there's the real life footage really upset me. There are a number of other films that have other... I'm going to give you the names of the films, and if people have seen these, they'll know why some of these are disgusting.
Oh, that's a good way of doing it. Let's do that. Are these horrors?
No.
Oh.
So have you seen the film Old Boy?
Yes.
So the end of that is really disgusting, without giving anything away. Have you seen the film? Jeremy won't have. Have you seen Hard Candy?
No.
So it's got...
it's a Christmas film.
It's got... it's really not.
No, I guess that, man.
An old lady.
Yeah. It's
Hard Candy.
No, it's about a man who entices a 13-year-old girl to his house.
Oh God! Right,
Yeah.
this is why I've not heard
about that. I think I've heard about it.
It's got it was Ellen Page, who is now Elliot Page at the time.
Elliot Page, yeah.
I also had on my list American Beauty because the whole thing just makes me feel really icky.
Yeah,
it's pretty disgusting.
It
was in my uncomfortable one. Yeah.
Midsummer. Have you seen that yet?
Midsummer Murders? Oh, how can you hate that? At 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this back up.
Scary Movie 2 with the Take My Strong Hand because I always found that pretty disgusting.
Awkward, yeah.
And then my last one, I think Dom's seen, is Untraceable.
I believe. I'm trying
it's
to
the one with the online viewers making people's deaths go quicker. There's a burning scene where there's sort of
lovely.
Another sort of sunbeddy type one.
Yeah. Right, you go, Dom, because you'll have some more horror-y ones, and then I'll bring it up a bit. I'll bring us up off the floor.
I went for the girl with the dragon tattoo in the scene where, obviously, with her.
If you've seen it, you've seen it, right?
Yeah. Teeth. Do you remember teeth?
Yes, I remember teeth.
Dendritis.
Vagina dentata.
Oh, okay.
Dendritis.
I think that is the... I think there is something.
No, that's to do with trees roots, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I picked it up here. I'm okay. I'll take the hit.
I've recently watched some of the Terrifier films, and there's one particular one with a girl is upside down, hung by her legs.
Okay, you don't have to go further than that. That's fine.
No. He saws her from
middle down.
Yeah.
Right, why did you have to tell us that bit? We're trying to get it back up. We're trying to. People are feeling pretty down sitting in their cars listening to us, right? We're trying to get them back up.
Saw his nose leg.
All of the saws.
All the saws. No one needs to speak out.
The one that you reminded me of was Hall Pass, where she explodes.
Yeah.
All over
Jennifer
the wall.
Garner, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
In the film Hall Pass.
So she complains about having tummy upsets, and she's sitting in the bath.
I thought it was a shower cubicle.
No, it's like she's on the edge of the bath and she sneezes and it sprays up the wall. I had that on my list, yeah.
And then the other one was Van Wilder, where he
yes, I thought
with the eclairs. Yeah.
Well, I've got a couple of comedies.
Go on, get with your light-hearted ones, Jeremy.
But they make me laugh too much, but more than vomit.
Right.
Okay, they're vomit-based, all of them. 51st Dates has a vomiting walrus where she gets caked in it.
Oh, yeah.
Pitch Perfect and the Vomit Angels, where she slips in it and then starts making snow angels, as you do. And Stand By Me, when they're talking about the pie eating contest. And I watched it again to see if it was bad vomit. It's so comical vomit. It's hilarious.
Like proper projectile.
You can almost see the tube behind
okay.
No, and it's like... It's like purple vomit because they've been eating pies.
Oh, lovely. Cherry pies.
Oh, yeah. Something like that. Morello cherries or something.
Nice.
Right. Well, Dominic, I got a point because I got Meaning of Life, vomit scene. Matthew, I had no idea. I went Hostel. Is that bad? I don't know.
I've not seen them.
It's horrible. They're not. I only watched one. I've watched
oh, my God. If Dominic's only watched one, that is pretty bad.
It's not pleasant.
Okay. I had both. I just jackass for both of you. I thought Dom might go for the.
I was thinking about it, but I think it's too funny.
The one with the Portaloo.
No, it's not disgusting enough. I know what you're saying, but it's also not a film.
Well, the only one that is in the series. It's not in the film.
I would say it's an extended series.
When he eats all the ingredients.
Theatrically released film series.
Yeah, I know, you can have it. I'm not complaining, but I just wouldn't choose it. If I was scraping the barrel because I've already gone through so many films.
Definitely not scraping the barrel. I've got loads left.
Yeah. I had Saltburn. I didn't know if you'd actually had it.
It's on my list.
I didn't think it didn't disgust me.
What, the bath scene?
I mean,
I've not seen it yet.
It's a bit
That's
gross.
what I've heard.
It's been put in to offend people, and
Jeremy's very offended by that.
I'm not gonna. Yeah,
he's offended by the fact that people should be offended.
It's not very good. But
disagree.
people
Dom's
went on about it.
Dom's the barometer on this one.
Yeah,
I still need to watch it. Yeah.
Okay. So let's do top fives, and then find a way of enticing people to listen for another week, because that's not going to happen, is it?
Math, you're fine.
Right, my top 5. So films that disgust me. Number 5 was Team America World Police. Number 4 was Final Destination 3. Number 3 was Requiem for a Dream. Number 2 was Jackass number 2. And number 1 was Drag Me to Hell.
Okay, my number 5 was American Pie. My number 4 was Slumdog Millionaire. My number 3 was Zack and Miri Make a Porno. My number 2 was The Brothers Grimsby. And my number 1 was American History X.
That's very different.
Yeah, I told you it would be.
And my number 5. Number 5 is Monty Python's Meaning of Life. Number 4, Antichrist. Number 3 was Seven. Number 2 was The Platform. And my number 1 was 12 Years a Slave.
And strangely, in a week when I could have done with us having loads of duplicates, we had none. And so we had to talk about 15 individual films like that. So for those people who've never listened to us before, I promise you this is one of the worst ones that you could probably join in on.
Yeah, the best.
It is not this grim normally. In fact, if anything, please tune in next week for Top 5 Films That Extra, where we hopefully not have just watched films that disgust us. And we obviously have Matthew's quiz to look forward to as well.
Indeed we do. Yeah.
Anyone want to add something that might mean that people might listen again?
We've got through the disgusting ones now.
Yeah.
So.
Have we? I can't remember the rest of them. We've had disgusting and uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're right. There might be other gross ones.
Yeah. Gross. That might be one.
Hopefully not.
We've had involving a toilet scene.
I don't enjoy these ones, not going to lie.
Gruesome.
Don't enjoy these.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you very much. Bye.
It's a bye then.